Hello everybody and welcome to another live stream. How's everyone on this wonderful Friday? I hope you're all having a wonderful day. I'll become even better if you're going to watch my live stream. Okay. First Zenless stream in a while. And yeah, we gotta play some catch up. There is still... I still need to finish Lucia's story quest. How long? Is the TV schedule only until second half of the patch? Or is it the entire patch? This might be the highest priority. Because I might only have like a week left for that. Oh man, I hate when this frog jumps so much, man. I hate farming this set. Because of the frogo. If only it didn't jump, but it can sometimes jump like multiple times in a row even. There's no cooldown on that attack. Crit rate. But no other substats. Ice damage. No. So yeah, there is new endgame. New Shiyu, I think this week? Right? Or am I two endgames behind? Is it both? I'm pretty sure it's just Shiyu. Because last stream I was skill issuing hard in Deadly Assault. If the frog doesn't jump, it's perfectly fine. This stage. It's kinda hard to group them up together for a faster clear. Attack percent is bad. But maybe we roll 80%. Okay, this piece is kinda decent. No crit rate, but if we just roll attack and crit damage. If we already have enough crit rate. Might as well get more crit damage for a better ratio. So let's filter. Hello Sayonara. King of the Summit. I might have some new Shadow Harmony piece as well. Or have I farmed only this one? Let's just check what we have new here. Oh yeah, we also need to dismantle garbage first. Bam bam bam. Anything I forgot to mark? Nope. 1600 hours. That's like an entire 10 pool worth of Primogems. If you were paid the Primogem per hour to watch my stream, you would have a 10 pool by now, almost. You would get a 10 pool like by tomorrow. Why is it a 10 pool? Who would pay you a Primogem per hour though? I mean, I could pay my viewers a Primogem per hour, to be honest. Okay, what is this piece? 80%. I kinda don't want it. Right? I mean, I have some hard cope, but I also have some good pieces. Let's see, if we roll crit rate 4 times. Okay, we did not. What about this? Double crit? Why is crit damage not highlighted but crit rate is? What? This is Yungui Tales where attack is bad, so we don't want this. Yeah. Slot 2. Crit damage attack. Goodbye. Actually... I'll give it one more chance. Okay. Then it looks good, yeah, but like, looking at a character in Zenless's beta is pointless. Like, she was a crit damage scaler with crazy personal damage yesterday, and today she's no longer that. Like, they gutted her damage, but now she buffs more. And like, you know, the characters totally changed. They're like, it's a different character every day. Sometimes multiple times a day, a character can go like 180. She was terrible today morning, but now they buffed her again. And they're probably gonna nerf her again tomorrow. Zenless beta is absolutely worthless. As like a spectator, right? I mean, if you are actually a tester, then maybe like your feedback can like quickly get implemented. But as a spectator for the beta, it's a total waste of time. Okay, attack is good. HP is not good. Hello Wilson. Yeah, I like the Eileen quite a lot as well. My only issue is that her kit and her character don't really have anything to do with each other. Like, you know, she's this receptionist, and her name is Dialing, and she has like the phone motifs. But then her kit is about like the ring, and she like puts her hand through the ring to summon a giant hand, and there's like the rock paper scissors thingy. Like cool kit, but why does Dialin have it? It's kind of like in Star Rail, like Huohuo's kit where she like gives energy to teammates. Like cool kit, but why do you do this? Am I gonna do the 10 pulls? Here? No. Okay, crit is good. Crit is good. Crit rate is good. Crit rate is good. Oh, we only rolled 3 times crit rate. That's still a nice piece. Would still be a slight downgrade for lighter, but this will be nice on Dialin. You need to hit 100 crit rate on her. But I am not pulling in Zenless Dispatch. What is this? Crit rate HP anomaly? Attack is terrible. I mean, okay, it's not that bad. Crit rate? HP? Attack. What are my alternatives? My alternatives are good pieces, and this is not a good piece. What are you? Attack is not great, and we rolled into the not so great attack. Here. Attack crit rate? Nope. Crit damage attack. Attack is not so great. Also here. My pieces aren't amazing, but they are better than that one was. Hello, Molonek? Pen is absolutely worthless now, yeah, that's a worthless stat. On Yunkui. The entire point of Rapture as a specialty is to just create more useless substats on discs. How are you doing? Doing pretty well, yeah. I've been watching some Miliastra Wonderland creation tutorials. I do have an idea for a game I would like to make. I will probably never make it, as with most stuff that I think that would be cool to do. Very rarely do I actually do the things I think would be cool to do. But the idea is good. The idea is good. Okay, these crit rate pieces are kinda cope. This one rolled 3 times 80%. Oh yeah, so my initial idea, the first thing I thought of when I saw Miliastra Wonderland was, would be cool to create something like simulated universe, but in Miliastra Wonderland and with like Genshin combat mechanics. So like you can make like anything in Miliastra, but I feel like the real strength of that mode is the fact that it's in Genshin. So, but like that's not it. That's like step one. That's like step one. The real strength is that it's in Genshin, right? So utilizing actually Genshin's combat mechanics and the elements and stuff like that, that's what makes this unique compared to like making a game in Roblox or whatever. And like the base idea wouldn't be all that complicated, right? Like I would need to create some stages. I still need to watch more tutorials, but like I create a stage, something to interact with that will either summon enemies or just some text, or maybe like an adventure stage where you have to collect some coins. Like those things individually shouldn't be difficult. Then you get some sort of reward, I have some sort of buff system. And then after I clear a challenge, there are portals or something, I choose one, go to the next stage, right? Like the base system shouldn't be that complicated. But then I was thinking, what would the buffs be? Because like, you know, building your character should be fun. Like that should be the fun part. Getting different buffs that maybe interact with each other in cool ways. And initially I thought that maybe there would be like a couple playstyles. Let's say that there would be like a category of buffs that are attack oriented, some that are elemental oriented, and some that maybe let you summon extra and like extra allies to help you, could like summon slimes or whatever. But one thing that one thing that would be an issue would be like the number of buttons. Ideally I want to keep it simple. One thing that like real games can get well, but player-made games often get really wrong, is adding way too many buttons. Now, that doesn't mean that a game with many buttons has to be bad, because MMORPGs are a thing, but in general, fewer buttons is better than more buttons. Especially if it's something simple you are supposed to jump into and play. So I want to keep the UI just the same as Genshin's. There is gonna be a normal attack, a charge attack, a skill, and a burst. But like, how do I make buffs for this? And then I thought that maybe I could make different buff categories based on elements, just like we have paths in Star Rail. would have different elements, and then like Pyro would be like extra damage, Hydro maybe would be some healing, Anemo would be more movement speed, higher jumps, enable plunges, stuff like that. And then you would also have the like corresponding elemental application. And it wouldn't be that like you pick a buff and now all your attacks are Pyro. It would just like add some Pyro, and then you could also add some Hydro in some like other aspect, so that you could actually react with them and you could pick different buffs. And then I realized what game has a similar and cool system where you have like a pretty limited like base kit, but then you empower it through cool buffs, and that's Hades. And also in Hades you get like the different buffs are each assigned to a different god. And in Genshin you have the 7 Archons who each control one of the elements. So you'd have like the gods and they would give you the buffs. And this also fits with the simulated universe idea. Because in simulated universe they research the Eons, and here they would research the Archons. And then, just like in Hades, like for example, every single god will like have upgrades for similar things. Like every single god has a dash upgrade. Every single god has some sort of like a cast upgrade. The cast would be like a skill in this case. And then they all have like bursts as well. And this way, like by like the Hades parallel is here, right? The different elements would each buff the abilities in like different ways. And I think there is a limit to like how many, yeah, like you can only get one dash buff at a time, right? In Hades. And if you want to get a new one, you need to replace the previous one. So that also could work pretty well. Yeah, and some buffs are pretty universal, but some can be more specific, where you can only have one. So that'll be like my main, and like you could even make this from the same perspective as Hades, but I think I would just make it like regular Genshin combat. Can I check your free? Yeah, let's check it out. I will probably never make this. Oh, wrong scene. I will probably never make this, but if I did, I feel like it would be cool, and it's something that I could iterate on pretty easily as well. You know, at first just like create simple combat stages, just like combat stages. So create some mechanism to summon enemies, and then create some buffs, even like 3 elements at the start. Make like Anemo, like Anemo would be like plunges, jumps, more movement speed. Anemo is simple, right? Then like Pyro for just damage, and maybe like Electro for energy regeneration. So that would be like the 3 simplest elements. Just have these 3. Create some combat stages where it will just like summon increasingly powerful enemies. Hopefully this should be simple. Just like summon Hilly Chairs, and then Mida Chairs, and then Lava Chairs. And see how that would work. And then add more stages, more types of stages, adventure stages. I will see how that will work. Or like how fun will creating these things be. So like imagine theater. Theater doesn't really, I mean it's kinda, but like theater has a very different feeling from simulated universe. And here you only have one character. Oh yeah, that was also like one of the issues when I was thinking, okay, simulated universe but in Genshin, that was like the base pitch, right? But in simulated universe, you like have your team at the start, and you like pick the buffs towards your team and stuff. But Hades is like the perfect example where you have like one character. Also in Hades at the start you can pick a different weapon. That could be something in like, you know, in version like 3.0, you could pick a different weapon type out of the Genshin weapon types. Claymore, sword, polearm, blah blah, and they would have like different movesets. And then they would interact with the buffs differently. Okay. I mean, it's not even about the theater. I like theater. It's not about any issues with theater. It's just not similar to simulated universe. That's the thing here. When I play theater, I don't feel like I'm playing simulated universe. Because theater is more about the character management. And you just like, you don't, in theater, like you kinda do get stronger as you go through the elemental buffs, but the buffs are pretty simple. Like you never enhance your character's kit in like a weird way. You just either get more damage or summon something that deals more damage. Right? And then it's about character management, and like you might be strong at one point but then weaker later because your Nuvilet's uses run out. So it's not really a roguelike. So yeah, this is Max Double Crown. Sig is kinda sus if you play her with Nuvilet, if you play her with double Hydro. Sick can be fine, but 59 ER is still pretty low. Like this is... Even in double hydro... in double hydro you're probably okay. But like barely. This feather is really important here, and you might even want a bit more. If you are playing single hydro Furina, you need to just play Favonius. Most likely instead of the Sig. You could just also stack up on like Giga ER. But that's like more annoying. You end up doing no damage anyways. So might as well get the particles from Favonius. But if you've got the HP, 76 crit to 228 crit damage, a bit low on the crit rate. When you have an 88 crit damage weapon, you usually just want a crit rate hard. And that would be ideal here, probably. I mean, it's kinda close. 76.3 to 28.4. 2.6, that's like a subset or two. So it's not like terrible, but if you have a good crit rate HUD, that would be better. Who is Colonem? I really do not even know whose character's misspelled name this is. Shironen, okay. Shironen herself doesn't need the energy from Favonius. So... you can just play a Dual Blade on her and be fine. For Furina you might need the energy from Favonius, like the energy recharge subset on herself. But if you want her to play, if you want to play her in like more energy starved teams, you can keep the Sig, but you need to play like Giga ER. Giga ER. ER Suns for sure, and then try to get speeds like this on every slot. You play from AR-58, and you have a 5-star weapon. You should have some more favs. You need to, like, whenever a fav is upgraded on the banner, you just need to go and get some. New Razor broken? Yeah, apparently the new Razor is gonna be pretty nice. Okay, where were we? This. Please roll well. I'm gonna go like +9. You think only Demon players have MC6 now? What do you mean? I feel like a lot of people have the 1.0 4 stars at high cons. I mean, maybe I'm just biased as a very old player. But these characters have been on a lot of banners. Razor was also free once, I think? I think he was. In the Razor event. Most likely, in the Razor event, Razor was free. The one with his, like, where his parents were shown. And he's in the shop. Worst case scenario, like, even if you have 0 Razors, in 3 years, you could get a C6 Razor from buying him from the shop only. If you have never pulled Razor and will never pull a Razor. Oh, 3.5 years actually. Because once every half a year you can buy him from the shop. But you will get Razors, and you have gotten Razors. Unless you started playing, like, you know, in Natlan. Okay. One crit damage roll. It's worse than the piece on trigger. And the same as this piece. Slightly worse because more flat subs. Man, what is this? Whatever. Crit damage. Flat HP. Okay, no, we don't want this. Do I have any like good crit rate discs? Not a single one. Not a single crit rate disc. But this is too bad, man. Okay, I don't want that either. Anomaly proficiency. Oh, it has like the perfect substats. Giga cope, but has the perfect substats. Crit rate? No. HP percent 4 times. Evelyn plus trigger should be okay. Yeah. That's fine. I did want the goat lighter. The goat lighter makes a huge difference. Jufufu is also fine. But lighter is a goat. Electric damage bonus. So this will be for like trigger. Okay, no. Goodbye to this disc apparently. I don't have any other electric damage bonus, but just way too bad. I would rather play this attack. And then HP on Yunkui. No. And finally, impact crit rate. Oh yeah, that's actually pretty big. Attack percent. Okay. 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 Man, this piece is great anyways. The final roll was bad, but that's a great piece. Upgrade on this trigger piece actually. Just straight up better, because you've got attack percent. Another one. Okay, no. I guess I can give it to trigger, or maybe not. Yeah, like it barely matters. I will give it to Dialin when she comes out. Dialin wants 100 crit rate currently, but it might change tomorrow, so maybe there is no point in planning ahead. I mean, Bernice is like a support. You don't make a Bernice team, you add Bernice to a different anomaly characters team. She's never the main source of damage. Unless you're like miming. Okay, let's do a quick Hollow Zero run. Well, like you're saying, 2 characters with teams, but like... I mean, Vivian is the Bernice replacement. So if you already have a Bernice, if you already have a team with Bernice, you don't really need Vivian all that much. But like, it's not a Bernice team, it's like a Yanagi team, or Jane team, or Miyabi team, or Piper team, right? Like, it's never a Bernice team, because Bernice is the support. Now, Vivian is just a direct Bernice replacement. And you don't really want to play them both. I guess I should pick Lucia to get some of her gear for the collection. I just never switched to her. Then who's on the next banners? This patch we have... I don't remember who's gonna get run this patch on second half. Because right now is Jufufu, right? Is second half? No. Right now is Vivian. Next half is Jufufu. Yeah. So next half is Jufufu and the octopus girl. And then next patch we are getting Dialin and Banyue new characters, a stun and a rapture character, physical stun and fire rapture, and the reruns apparently might be Ellen and Hugo. I'm picking this actually, I'm picking this. Triple Durin for Pyrolane at endgames. You could. You very well could. Durin Mona is gonna be a pretty strong off-field vape team probably. And you can play overload teams with Durin, Chevrus Fischl. You can play anybody in that core. Oh, I've got 2 events, nice. Okay, gotta hurry, because I need to do like a chapter of Lucia's story and as many events as possible. Bangbus? Hello? Enemies? Hello? Oh! Anvi is here. Oh my god, why is she in the corner? Why was she hiding like that? Your ZZ account is doomed. Get a shield. Okay, now even and then go right for another event. Hopefully it's voice. Man, have they done something? Why are these why are these thingies spawning in such weird places, right? Like the front is here. Normally everything would be like in this area, in front or on the left. Why is she on the back wall of the room? What's happening here? Got a Miyabi quiz. Okay, now get bamboos. Did that bamboo still had the Ellen Sharky mark? Okay. Please be lost voice thingy. Oh, perfect. Mysterious voice. If you get like 4 times. I will not need to do any extra follow runs. Soon we are gonna get Xiao Guang, I think she's called. Most likely a new Void Hunter. So, you know, Miyabi tier character. Wait, what am I fighting? Oh, that's Kugo. So, yeah, you could go all in for that. We've already seen her. Unless you don't play the story. What was that? Oh my god, what is this character? What is this character doing in my team? Wait, I want to parry you. And still one of the mobs survived. You're very behind on the story. I guess I don't blame you. Wait, why is this not new? I never picked Lucia before. Why is only one of them new? I don't know. Very troubling. What do we have here? Double events? Double might be fine enough. I've been getting very unlucky recently. Yeah, I'm gonna stay with double. Yeah. We get a shop on the way. Oh yeah, there would also need to be like a shop mechanism. Ooh. We'll need some currency. We'll be collecting Mora or Cosmic Fragments. In my simulated universe game in Emilia Astra. Deal more damage, that sounds good. Oh, perfect. Just more damage. One more reroll. Okay. When in doubt, just pull Void Hunters. Miyabi, Yixuan, Xiaoguang. Or supports. Can't go wrong with those two categories. Yo, this just gives me energy? That's good. What the? And this guy again is like, has his back to me. Why? Okay, come on, voice. Oh, Twitch is being laggy for you, okay. Shouldn't be on my end. If YouTube is working well, then clearly it's not on my end. Good that there is an option though. You can also drop a sub. Doesn't matter much. Oh, that's not Ellen then. Stop jumping, boy. There's just ultimate actually. I could have followed him from like 3/4 HP and one-shot him. I guess pick the new things. And the water gun. I'm just bored. You could do the tower. There is this infinite tower mode. Oh boy, I'm not rerolling this. Yo, I should have rerolled the previous room. But yeah, the infinite tower never runs out. As the name suggests. Almost no matter where I go, I get 3 events. I guess let's go like left. That is not loading for you? Looks fine to me. Maybe Twitch is having issues. If Wilson has issues and you have issues. Oh, nice, mysterious voice. Damn. 2 more? If we just get 1 more, I pretty much like almost get everything. Oh boy! Okay, actually I'm getting lucky for once. No, this is Aftershock, that's useless. I mean, I do have an Aftershock agent in my team, but I'm not using this skill. Ah, we didn't get another one. Why is this guy floating? Yeah, something is wrong with Hollow Zero this week. I feel like it was okay last week. So it's like the patch did it. Something afterwards? Like the guys spawn in weird positions, not where they are supposed to. That's why the Bangbu was floating. Come on, give me something usable. Man, what are these? Okay, here we go. And we don't have to fight the Miasma Priest again? Wandering Hunter isn't much better, but it's better. Okay, get the buffs. Have you against history? Yes. I am up to date.
さっさとやっちゃおう。はあ、おかえりなさいませ、ご主人様。
It was cool, the like Kanrian sections with like the two sections when you had characters sitting at the desk, moving papers around, the one with Nefer and the one with Rerir. Wait, I got 900 actually, 3 was enough to max out. Both were amazing. One thing was that I felt like everything happened very quickly. I thought we were gonna be fighting Rerir for like at least 2 more patches. So I'm not sure about that. It kind of feels like this was like solved too easily, you know? That's like the one thing that's kind of off, you know. But we need to see where they go, which direction they go with next patch. But overall, what we got was pretty nice. Yeah, he must not be gone. Okay. Bam bam bam. Click click click. So we're done with that. We could. Oh yeah, I need to do weekly bosses as well. Dream was great. Oh yeah, I love the interaction between the characters. The Flins and Varka dialogue, and also Lama and Nefer were both amazing. Actually, Flins and Varka is probably my favorite duo now. Wait, is there anything useful here? No.
Bye bye.
Yeah. I think I can stun him before this happens. But I clearly didn't this time. Oh man, he interrupted me.
めんどいな。
Okay, 2 more times, then Shiyu, then a chapter of Lucia's story, and then however much of the event I can finish until the end of the patch.
Bye bye.
Okay, if I parry him a bit more. I can stun him before the phase.
めんどいな。
Now can I kill him in one stun? And he is Ice Weak, so the answer is a resounding yes. Okay, so I just need to parry more. Yeah, new game to play? Have you heard of Genshin Impact Melee Astra Wonderland? So far the minigames in there are all pretty scuffed, but that's because, you know, they are made by players. We only got it earlier this week. I feel like there's actually gonna be quite some nice stuff as we go.
じゃあね。バイバイ。
Oh, good. No, bro! You can't just do this, man! This is so bad. Why do all the enemies do this? When they are at 99. They stay at 99 days, you know?
さっさとやっちゃおう
Grind from 9 AM to 5 PM. And then they give you Primo gems? Oh, that was the third one already. Nice. Man, this is so much better than the previous two bosses. Oh my god. Especially the previous one boss. Yeah, because like miasma priest, that's horrible. Bringo's fine. I mean, kinda annoying sometimes. You can't really prevent his attack at all. Yeah, because he has like a second health bar, right? So you cannot prevent his big attack. For Wandering Hunter you can. With the right play. Okay, bam, heal, quick. Ice Rest, so we don't play. So I'm gonna be playing Ellen on the Electric Weak stage. But it's Fire Res as well? I might actually go Ellen on Ice Res. Because Fire Res is almost as bad as Ice Res. Because it slows down my lighter. And then Electric Weak will be better for Anbi. Which is the other team that I actually don't mind playing. Although they also don't like Fire. Like Fire Res screws up all of the teams, huh? Whatever, this is like the first stage. Enemies will just get one shot and goodbye. But is this one of the issues with pulling Orphe instead of Seed? This sort of weak to one, rest to the other is pretty common. Oh yeah, this is my first shield since the Anbi buff. Man, that was pretty cool actually. I did enjoy this. I need to learn her new moves better because I haven't really haven't done an in-depth dive of what the changes actually are. I know the gist, but not the specifics. What damage me? I feel like the ball falling down to the ground damage me. What is this enemy? Okay, I know these guys. These guys have been our friendos since 1.0. Wait, what is... Oh my god, stop spamming this move. Okay, next frontier. Yeah, that's better. I'm not into any resistances anymore. Okay, because these enemies were ice res that I was just fighting with Ellen. That's why it took like a bit more time even though it was an early stage. And then fire res on this half. Yeah, this early wave with Anbi was always so scuffed. Oh, she dodged my EX, man.
いい戦術。今よ。甘く見た代償よ。チャンス。今修正。
Okay, seeing a bit more
甘く
on
見
it.
た代償よ。
Ouch.
今よ。
Oh my god, what was that damage?
甘く見た代償よ。自業自得ね。戦術プレイ。行動作戦。いい戦術。
Man, these enemies are so tanky, what? They took like 10 billion years to kill, and this is just like Shiu, what, 5 or something? But Shiu 5 is usually the worst one. Because that's the one where we still have like a lot of mobs and such. But it's already like tankier than the previous one. And next one is gonna be just like one bigger enemy. It's actually easier.
じゃあね。
Oh my guy, you know you can move.
掃除するか
I
ら。
love it when I just get the stun bar to 100% and then the enemy gets stunned.
はい。
Oh, this guy only has 2 chains and not 3. Yeah, another downside of early Shiu. Oh, no more summons after this one. It took me a minute longer than the previous one. Oh, this is actually gonna be shorter. It's gonna be closer to 130 than to 30. Most likely, we'll see.
エーテルサイト起動。クロスターゲチャンス。溶けるなよ。
Ah, sure, that's the chain.
これが戦いの戦術。再生が崩れた。レディ自業自得ね。制圧する攻撃。いい戦術。今よ。黒部が見え。甘く見た代償よ。
I need to get the...
執行。
thingy.
自業自得ね。修正。
Let's ult here. Into this chain. Into ult. Oh, that was a pretty sick ult rotation, stun rotation actually.
敵に注意。
Would be nice if I had the trigger ult as well.
甘く見
But
た
pretty much killed him in the stun. Also, I need to dodge more because it gives the dodge counter gives you a special buff. It's not just good generation, but also just like a strong effect. Oh, this name is take no damage. What?
離れてよ。粉々になれ。ほらい。ちょろちょろしない。離れてよ。
Oh, well, good old friendo. A big machine boy.
じゃあね。ほらい。ほりゃ。
This is the one that was in the very first Shield. Actually, no, one of the machines was in the entry stages, like the permanent easy ones. It was in the final easy stage.
全部巻き上げる
I remember fighting it with Grace
どけ
and taking like the entire available time.
いただきだ。
どいて掃除するからシャークトルネード
Okay, it is over 2 minutes, but still faster than the previous stage. Okay, and this is 7. And it's actually a nice weak enemy, no way! And this first enemy was actually designed for Anbi. Like, it came out when Anbi came out. Soldier 0 Anbi. Ooh, no wave of trash at the beginning. No way. Oh wait, no, there is gonna be more after this, right? Oh, wait, there's another one. Okay, that died way too quickly. Oh my god, what was that explosion?
今よ警戒全部崩れ黒びが見える甘くれた代償を自暴自棄ね
What are these?
弾丸は風と一つに
Can I explain during skip to you?
甘くれた代果敢
Press skill, press burst, off-field pyro damage. There are 2 modes. Either you deal some AoE pyro damage,
備えて隙だらけ息もさせません自暴自棄ね
and then you also like buff your teammates, give resets and stuff, or you deal single target damage, a bit more of it, and then Durin himself gets vape and melt damage bonus. Oh, and the rest shred he provides is whenever you trigger a pyro reaction, he will provide rest shred to pyro and the other element in the reaction, except for hydro and cryo. So melt and vape doesn't work this way, like you cannot buff an on-field vapor. So he's mostly for overload teams, or Burgeon. Burgeon or overload is like where his supportive form is best, and he can be an off-field vapor. So like you have a Mona on-field, for example, applying Hydro, and then Durin himself vapes. But if you want a Hydro that vapes on-field like Molani, it doesn't work that well. Pyro Yelan?
俺んな。
じゃあね
Kinda, I guess. Ouch. I'm actually not sure. I think it fires by itself. I don't think it's a coordinated attack.
どいて掃除するから
いただきだ。
No, no, no.
消し止め。
Perfect. Oh, nice. Stunned just in time. To avoid the dance
掃除する
phase.
から
Oh, but we didn't get the stun extension on
お帰り
her.
なさいませご主人様
Because I never got Lighter's punches. Oh no.
ほらいい
So we're still getting the dance because I never got the final punch of Lighter on her. Oh no, that sucks. Not the biggest deal.
邪魔しないで
隙だらけだ。
Which I thought I didn't think about that.
頼む
Maybe I could have done the punch. Like, it's an extra 30 seconds at least, if not more. Oh no, he just... all that I said is his burst. You just press the skill and then press the burst. The skill doesn't do much by itself. It's just that depending on... like, after his skill, you can either press skill again or normal attack, and then you either get the... that's how you choose which burst to use. Because there are two bursts. So that was all his burst. Okay, by Mora? The month is like close to that clue, and I can keep these. Here let's buy the Boupons. Okay. I explained them. One is AoE Pyro and buffs the teammates with Rest Shred and stuff. And I think there is some damage bonus as well. And the other is the off-field Vape Durin mode, where he himself deals more vape damage or melt. So you either play him as a support in Overload or Burgeon teams, or he's a main DPS with an on-field Hydro, enabling him to vape. I guess I'm taking the journey still. Maybe one day it will be useful. New.
パイトン様、本日はお日柄もよく。
俺はまだまだ強くなれる。
お前さんの運勢は、
Let's
悪くない。
dumb enhance overclock. We need the star rail feature where you can just like insta overclock everything.
一つ占ってやろうか。
Unlocking the 4 stars you get to like add them back. That's kinda annoying. Okay, so it's even time. Wait, what is the new? Shield defense I've already cleared. Thank you. $16 days on this. And 30 days on this. I guess the Snap Shining Strike should be the priority then, huh? But no, I do need to do the this. Let's do another chapter of her quest. Hello, David. Continue. Chapter 2. So I will just do chapter 2. And then go to probably the Snap event then. And we'll go with the Idari event later. Okay, so we got the C6. Nice. Shiny flower. I mean, it's all Blizzard at the end of the day. But that's a pretty nice flower. That's a lot of rolls in the good stats. 50R should be good with the C4. Still just like the crit rate. Oh, you are keeping the crit rate for Blizzard's Rare, yeah. That never works. Do I reroll the feather? No, you never reroll feathers. Keep rerolls for more impactful pieces. Suns, goblets, hats, where the main stat can be different. You recover up on your account by tomorrow. Very nice. Oh yeah, I would appreciate if like... Do you go HP Goblet? Actually, probably. That's gonna be close. This only gives you skill damage. So it doesn't affect the C6 damage. Yeah, like if you had Golden Troop, you would go HP Goblet. But when you have a set that doesn't do anything, you should go probably Hydro, because you are losing out on 75% skill damage bonus to get nothing in return. So yeah, like we need to do some like write-up of what you expect me to do. Because, you know, I wouldn't want you to be like disappointed with handling of your account, but I also don't want to do stuff that you would deem unnecessary. Stuff like, you know, maxing out Z-merits every week or Tsubian Temple, right? Those are like extra grindings that probably aren't necessary. Or Or is it okay if the charge caps a bit every day? Like if I do it once per day, is that okay, or should I be doing it twice per day? You know, because the less work for me, the better. But you know, it's fine if you're a bit more demanding. I should be able to log in. I should have the login info saved. But yeah, it might be useful to have the login info anyways. Freshly. In case I need to like log in on my phone, I wouldn't have it saved there. There is no fixed bedtime at home, you just need to remember to turn off Bell's lamp. But tonight a familiar visitor will be dropping by. This is not our home. He said home, that's not the home. We sent a message but didn't explain what's going on. I will ask her when she gets here. Though I bet Belle will stay up super late once I leave. As promised, your midnight visitor arrives in the dead of night once again.
何があったんだ。落ち着いてゆっくり話してくれ。
ヨマが出たの。一族のみんなが言ってたんだ。ヨマがまた現れたって。族長が無遊状態でラマニアンフォローに入っちゃったらしくて、行方がわかんなくなっちゃった。
どうしてそんなことに。何か悪してんのかい。
We have silent for a moment, still trying to gather her thoughts.
何日か前、族長のところへお願いに来た人がいたんだって。ヨマ守り人たちの力を借りてヨマを探したいから誰か無遊に入ってくれないかって。ヨマの力について知りたい以上のことはなくて、何か起きたらすぐ起こすって言ってたみたいだけど、族長はみんなの安全を考えて断ったみたい。でもその後何か言い争うような声が聞こえてたっぽいんだよね。
のっけから疑わしいけれど、拒絶された彼らが族長を無理やり無遊に入れた可能性は。
でもなんだかんだすぐ帰ったらしいんだ。もう一回来たとか一族の中に紛れてたって話も聞かないし、だから多分族長を無遊に入れたのはヨマ自身かもしれない。あとはヨマ守り人みんながそうなるように両手を広げてるフォローの中へ。
Didn't she say that there is always somebody watching?
あちこちに拭えない違和感があるな。
For the sleepwalkers?
私はずっと族長からもらった杖を持ち歩いてるし、族長の言葉も覚えてる。ヨマ守り人は夢に遊び、いつしかあまねくエーテルのことなりてフォローへと帰ってゆくだろう。なれどその日が来るまでは精一杯を人として生きねばならぬ。族長から人として生きる機会を奪おうとしてる奴がいるなら、たとえそれがヨマ本人だとしても、私は絶対に真相を突き止めなきゃ。
Oh, yeah, this is the part where I can add Alan to my team.
面倒。
Despite I told you about earlier, this area, why does it look so familiar? You've been here before? I think so, let me think. This seems to be near a path Chestnut often takes. I've already heard here a few times before. Weird. Is it really just a coincidence? Anyway, let's search around for any traces the chieftain might have left.
ご奉仕します。分かれ道か。
There are these plants that haven't been corrupted yet. How? All this fluffy dense moss around here, it would take at least a month to grow to this thickness and height. There doesn't have broken or trampled branches on any of the plants either. And there's definitely been no one in that viney area. They are covered in tiny thorns, no way anyone will be able to get through there safely. Follow botany? This isn't the right way. Let's go look somewhere. Let's go look elsewhere. I've taken a look. There are indents from fiery serpent explosions, footprints left by Huskron, imprints from Farbaughty's great shields, and the marks carved when Arcavor sets down his legs nearby. But no signs of humans, no neatly dressed investigators, no barefoot hollow riders, and certainly no shoe-wearing ethereals, nothing. Hard to believe I almost missed such obvious clues. Should be this way. Don't you want to take another look? Well, to be optimistic, I think these look like footprints left by members of the Night Watcher tribe searching for the chieftain after he went sleepwalking and disappeared. Besides, this area is usually deserted, yet there are multiple sets of footprints, all fresh and undisturbed by ethereals. Even if it wasn't about the chieftain, we should still check it out.
エーテリアスたち、今日はやけに興奮してる気がする。
どうしてわかるんだい？
だってほらよく見て、あの子たちのコアのあたりの光、変化のペースがいつもより 20% も速い。
It looks so weird when Anne goes downstairs. Her after images kinda like stuck on top of each other. Oh, that's the enemy I fought today, right? In Shiu.
このエーテリアスを知っているのかい？まさか族長。違う違う。
もし族長がエーテリアスになってたらもっと強いのだと思う。どけ。
そうか。族長はすごいんだな。
上位同士は牽制し合うからね。あの子が威張ってるならラッキーだよ。そらしない。
よくわからないけれど、ルシアがそう言うならしない。
ちょろちょろしない。まずはこの悪い子をなんとかしなきゃ。前より手強いよ。
Oh. I thought he was already dead, but he just disappeared. Hey, to break it to you, but that area we just saw was definitely a hater. They were all exaltist priests before turning into ethereals. Why? From what I know, making hater requires some prep work, so to speak. It's the exalted exclusive cheese, made with unique techniques and extra long fermentation. So I suddenly lost my appetite for cheese too. Let's talk about something more cheerful. The people who came to rescue the chieftain left a mark. It means something like he's alright now and everyone's gone back. But something seems off around here. Better get out quick. That's sure some efficient mark. Sometimes Night Watchers encounter more troublesome situations in the Hollows. To let our kin know about our predicament, we've established a unique and comprehensive system of markers. Why did they go into the Hollows so much in the first place? Like, what's up with that? It's like that it's like that it's a habitat or something. Just don't go into Hollows, people. The message left behind this time, it matches what I left. Should we head out now? Hold up. I've got this feeling that something's making the ethereals around here restless. Look carefully, you might find something good. And I haven't seen Chestnut today. What I mean is, since the chieftain is fine, we should continue our previous research until we get new information. If I remember correctly, there should be an ethereal around here that would be perfect for research. You just wanna play with Chestnut. Yep. She keeps scanning the surroundings, wondering why the ethereals are acting so strangely.
手がかり他にないかな。
何の音だ？
あれ？トゲなし？こんな時にどうしたの？私と遊びたいの？ってついてこいってこと？追いかけてみよっか。
いいのかい？様子を見てからじゃなくて。
こんなツアーガイドは初めてだよ。ほら早く早く。
待つんだ。エーテリアスがいる。トゲなし以外にもという意味で。
どいてください。急いでまーす。はい、ごめんねごめんね。今日はなんかみんなも急いでるね。でもソーリ
ー。手がかりより先に今日の運動ノルマを達成してしまった。
トゲなしどこまで行くの？
やれやれ。おもちゃを他のエーテリアスに壊されたってオチじゃないといいけれど。やっと着いたか。はあ、
あそこに倒れてるのってキーランと隣のあれは何？
Such a useful proxy. We barely just like kept up running without fighting at all. Barely Lucia could wake. Before Lucia could wake Kiran, a more excited Ethereals comes swarming in, and Chestnut seems to want to join the fight. Chestnut, am I dreaming? A Hati helping us fight against other Ethereals? Oh, he's just attacking while I'm in dialogue. Could I just go AFK and then like this would be cleared? Oh yeah, I don't think he was actually doing damage. It takes some time to wake up Lucia's fellow Night Watcher.
キーラン大丈夫？
リュシー、あ、どうして君がここにいるんだ？
族長のこと聞いたから何か手がかりがないかと思って来てみたの。君はこのフォローに無遊してきたの？
僕にもわからない。友達に夜を守ってもらうよう頼んでたけれど、なぜか無遊してしまったらしい。こんなところで目覚めるとは。
それは信頼のおける友達だったのかい？
わからない。僕が一方的に友達だと思い込んでた可能性もある。彼はいつも調査員の格好をしてるんだ。前に僕がフォローで危ない目にあった時も助けてくれた。リュシアは知ってるだろうけど、僕たちはフォローで真っ先に見限られる。助けに戻ってきてくれる人なんてめったにいないんだ。
なんだって？エーテリアスに襲われないからか？だからといって
Because they're gonna go into hollows and die anyways, so why bother saving them?
そうだね。エーデリアスが群がってくると山守人の特徴が一目瞭然だから。まあとはいえ攻めらんないかな。そうなっちゃうと狂乱ボートに悪辣投手、ヘルメットをかぶった山守人はあんまり区別がつかないからね。
それがリュシアなりのユーモアだとしても縁起でもないことを言うもんじゃない。
危険な状況ならそれだけ異端への拒絶も強まる。ピンチに陥った時仲間が一番に見捨てるのは往々にして僕らだ。どうせ君はエーテリアスに襲われないんだ。ここに隠れてろ。助けに行けたら行くよ。
まあ行けたら行くよは来ないよね。
だから僕を助けてくれた彼のことは友達だと思ってたんだが。
君の言いたいことは分かったよ。それで何か変わった様子とかはなかったの？
最近はやたらとヨマのこととかエーテリアスとどうやって意思疎通を取ってるのか聞いてきたな。これは変わった様子って言えるか？
エーテリアスと意思疎通？
僕がエンジンビホルダーにつまずいたのに睨まれただけで済んだところを見られてね。夜守り人たちはエーテリアスと交信してなだめてるんだと確信したらしい。っていうかリュシアは得意だろう。エーテリアスをなだめたり意思疎通を図ったりするのは。
Karen points at Lucia's notebook and stuff, looking confused.
私が召喚したエーテリアスのことを言ってる？あれは別に飼いならしたわけじゃないって。手品みたいなものっていうか、エーテリアスの攻撃パターンを模倣した上に幻でそれっぽく見せてるだけだから。
そうだったのか。じゃあそこにいるやつは？
Karen, confused, points to Chestnut, who is crouching quietly nearby.
その子は
あのエーテリアス、さっきからずっとおとなしくお座りしてるんだ。てっきり僕たちの話してることを理解してるのかと思ったが、あれもリュシアの幻なのか？
そうだよ。じっとさせとく分にはいいんだけど、動かしたりするとエーテルをめっちゃ消費するから、あんまり動かしたくないんだよね。
Lucia waves her staff at Chestnut, planning to cast some kind of magic. Chestnut instantly starts wagging her tail and puts on a show.
まだ言うことを聞いてくれないね。帰ったらもっと練習しないと。あちゃー、他にもやってほしいことがあったのに。
なるほど。このエーテリアスはすごくリアルに再現できてるな。前に君が召喚した幻を見たことがあるけれど、また腕を上げたみたいだな。大したものだ。
そうかな。ありがとう。
でもそうか。たとえ君と一族に伝わる杖をもってしても、本当の意味でエーテリアスを操ることはできないんだな。彼の言っていたエーテリアスとの意思疎通や制御といったことは、やはりヨタ話の類なんだろうか。
周囲のエーテルに干渉してエーテリアスを操る前例がないわけじゃない。05フォローにはジェペットのようにエーテリアスに待ち伏せや奇襲といった戦略的行動をさせられる強制体もいる。とはいえここにあるのは目の前の奇妙な装置だけだ。これがジェペットと同等の影響力を持っているとはちょっと考えにくいな。
そうだね。ジェペットみたいな大型のエーテリアス強制体はすっごく広範囲のエーテル環境に影響を及ぼすのが特徴だけど、エーテリアスの動きをどうこうするってだけならそこまでのパワーは過剰かもね。エーテル活性を抑制したり逆に活性化させたりして違う状態にするだけならそんなに難しくなかったり。
さすが一族の誇るエーテリアス専門家だ。そういう事例を見たこともあるのか。
まだないよ、まだね。でもさっき会ったエーテリアスたちは妙に興奮してたから何かに怒ってるのかなって思ったの。
This device, there's a device
こ
all
の
this
装置
time?
のせいかな。そうだ、ひょっとして族長がいなくなっちゃったのも。誰かが山守人の力を使ってエーテリアスと交信しようとしたり、エーテリアスたちがどれだけ影響を受けるのか試してる。
それは僕たちの命と無有で実験してるやつがいるってことか。
そうだよ。きっとヨマを見つけてエーテリアスと交信する方法を研究しようとしてる誰かがいる。
僕たちの一族が普段フォローで受けてる扱いもそれを裏付けてると思うな。
ここまで言っといてあれだけど、ちょっと決めつけるのも早いかなとは思ってて、もっと手がかりがいるね。例えばこの変な装置が何なのかとか。
分かった。僕も一族に関する情報が入ったらまた君に伝えるよ。
Well, promise Kiran takes his leave.
見れば見るほど変わっ
This device looks like some kind of ether amplifier. If I'm not mistaken, the way it channels ether is somewhat similar to my staff. I'll make it super special. Of course not. These were really ethereals now, even more agitated than usual. We should glance at the direction Kiran went. Actually, my staff can indeed influence the behavior of ethereals. How? Since my staff can knead ether into a ball, it can occasionally emits an intense light like the core of an ethereal, blinding those ethereals that still have vision. If the ethereal isn't nice to me, I will catch it off guard and bonk it on the head. Just kidding. Unless you've been kinda out of it. Lost in thought 1 minute, nervous and talking nonsense the next. Feeling better now? What? Let's talk about this machine first. Looks like it's what's making the ethereals around here so restless. The chieftain sleepwalking and Kiran's blackout. They're probably connected to whoever put this thing here. But who could have done this? The person behind it all. Could they also know about this stuff passed down from our ancestors? Looks like more ethereals are coming. You should turn towards the source of the sound. A familiar figure comes into view, chestnut is back and brought along the cushion from before.
トゲなし。この抱き枕気に入った。
Wait, but Lucia was playing with him with the plush just a second
今日
ago.
はありがとう。また遊びに来てく
And
れ
now
る
they're surprised he brought it back?
彼も来るよ。約束。
え、それは僕のことかい？トゲなし？あえて光栄だ。
At Chestnut's enthusiastic invitation, you pet its head and tail. It's just as hard as you imagined, and you can even feel the violent ether flowing through its body. But the violent ether formed such a friendly puppy. It's truly fascinating. No wonder Lucia... Oh, after you and Lucia spent quite a while playing with Chestnut, you reluctantly say goodbye and return to Faelium Heights. There was no way to like turn off autoplay in that section? And just play it too early to read it? Like, it already... Why? Whatever. Don't approach us. It's about the time Lucia usually leaves. But she seems to be deeply in thought about something. What's in her mind?
なんでもないよ。族長はなんで私なんかにこの杖をくれたのかなってちょっと考えてただけ。そうでしょ。家に代々伝わるような秘密の武器なんて普通一番信念がある人とかフォローで最後まで踏ん張れる人とかエーテリアスを一番倒せる人に渡すよね。いや別に山守人にとっての強さイコールエーテリアスを倒した数ってわけじゃないんだけど、私本当に特別なところなんて何もないし。
けれど君はエーテリアスのことを一族の誰よりも知っている。その杖が夜守人とヨマの対立の証なら、ヨマを一番理解している君に託すのは当然の成り行きに思える。
そう言われるとそうかもしんないけど、実は私この杖の本当の使い道はちょっと気になってて、歴代の族長たちがフォローの災いからみんなを守るためにこれでエーテリアスと戦ってきたって言い伝えなんだけど、でも私はエーテリアスをやっつけることより知りたいって気持ちの方が強いんだ。一族の中でもまあまあ変人扱いなんだけどね。
そういえば君がエーテリアスに特別関心を持っているのは知っていたけれど、そもそもそうなったきっかけを聞きそびれていたな。
エーテリアスってフォローがゼロから作り出したものもあるけど、そうじゃない命がフォローで形を変えて生き続けてるってパターンもあるよね。フォローが鏡となって私たちを映し出した存在とか、今はもういない家族や友達そのものとか、私はずっと考えてる。フォローに飲まれてエーテリアスになった人の理性、それに意識はもう絶対元に戻らないのかなって。私たちがフォローを敵として見なしてるうちはダメなのかもって。どれだけ強い人がいてもフォローを一つ残らず消すっていうのはちょっと無理があるだろうし、だからもしもいつかエーテリアスの謎を全て解き明かしてフォローそのものから答えが返ってくる日が来た
So
ら、
she pretty much
亡
wants
く
to
し
be
た
an
家族や
exaltist.
友達も戻ってくるかもしれない。それか起こったことは変えられなくてもフォローを恐れなくてもいい世界に進んでいけるかもしれない。
So instead of the creator, they have the night horror.
正直確かなことは何も言えないけれど、こう考えてみないかい？族長が杖を君に渡したのは答えを探してほしいと背中を押してくれたんだ。
そうだったらいいな。
Which I may have said a lot of confusing things, but she doesn't seem to bother by her to bother
ほら
herself.
私たちだけで悩んでても拉致が開かないっていうか、だから難しい顔をするのはやめったらやめ。今夜はいろんなことがあったね。さすがに眠いや。そろそろ帰って休もっか。でもね、族長とキーランのことはもっと分かりやすい答えがきっとあるから、進展があったら報告するね。
It's because both the chieftain and Kiran are safe. Lucia hums a cheerful tune as she walks away. I guess there was the mark that said the chieftain is safe. It's hard to believe that I've touched an ethereal, a friendly one that invited me to pet it. Wow. Following Lucia always leads to fascinating experiences. I wonder what will happen next time. But I'm really sleepy. I should go get breakfast for Belle first. What if she went to bed early last night and wakes up early today? Okay, that's the chapter for today. So now it's eventing time, and I guess yeah, events with shortest duration should be done first. I guess this technically has the shortest duration, but it's just the character trial. We don't need to do this now. Oh, it's Mr. Click again. Pumpkin, you are here. Been waiting for you forever, Pumpkin. Conquer the hollow camera? That's right, Pumpkin, it's Mr. Click. You must remember our promise. Let's go click click in the hollow. What promise? No such thing? Don't listen to that nonsense. Let's finish the Petrichor questline. Oh yeah, yeah. The Sea of Bagoniras is an amazing area. The music, oh my god, that one sequence. Miss Lee, I'm totally out of pocket money, so I can't afford to have the manager take you to the hollow anymore. This ain't nothing I can handle, it's a piece of cake. As an ethereal conqueror, hollow sailor and new Iridius finest photographer, okay, whatever. Limit time level up. Click. Next up, let's open the frame. Head to the picture options in the top right corner. Select the frame tab's behavior. So many choices. Pick your favorite frame and snap a pic. Kinda cute. How's the pumpkin? You happy with that pumpkin? Yeah. Let's head to the metro zone first. We are bound to find plenty of ethereals here to take a shot. Each area has different photo targets. Each time you capture a photo target, you will gain a filter buff. Let's go once you are ready. I want to change my characters. I don't want to click. No! How do they continue to do this, man? This is so bad. Even if I can only change these trials to my own versions of these characters. I want to play trial garbage, man. I'm not here to play trial garbage characters. That's not why I'm playing this game every day. And grinding the discs. And play the inferior skin as well. Can I quit and then go back? Without the tutorial this time.
バイトン様とひと夏のランデブー。
Yeah, okay, I can actually use anything.
バイトン様、本日はお日
I
柄
do
も
need
よく
attribute anomaly though, so it's probably best to keep these characters, but
ナ
yeah,
ライムフィールドの新どこ
use
だ
my
びっくり
versions
したのだわ。
and my bangbu.
わたわた
And why couldn't they just let me do this earlier, you know? Pick my characters myself. So infuriating. The preview is a cinematic frame.
ここは
When the primary target is achieved, this thing will flash green, allowing you to pause with flash of insight. We're currently in hunting hour. You can rotate or zoom the camera freely to adjust the shot. Plus, you can now use keys to move and scroll the camera. Adjusting your composition is more flexible than ever. For the primary target to consume energy to launch green thing. Upon release, you can gain Mr. Click satisfaction and the filter buff. Click. Next up, let's open the frame. Head to the picture options in the top right corner. So many choices. Pick your favorite frame and snap a pic. Let's snap a pic with the movie frame today. What is the movie frame? There is no movie frame. Do they mean film? Or cinematic? Okay, somehow I just switched agents and it already looks kinda cool actually. Why is everybody half transparent though? I guess it's because she's switching out.
私関係者だしありがとう
Thank you very much for the follow. Hoi nam fan. Okay, so they had me open this, but... Let's see, why do you have multiple accounts? Oh, it needs to be the cinematic frame. This is the movie frame, but there is no such frame. I don't think the bamboo is here. I don't even know where the bamboo is. That's Kamonosuke. Oh yeah, here the bamboo. Now the text actually is on top of her. But now we don't see the ethereals. It goes have to be like this. The text is still just a nuisance.
雑念を排してアリスびっくり仰天ルミーズ任せて裾が汚れますオーライ任せて
Oh, I need to take multiple photos that fulfill the primary target actually. Oh, I'm on the wrong... Why am I on user account? No, it doesn't count. Okay, this looks kinda cool. Hello, little gamer. Here the text actually fits. Wait, this doesn't count as a playing attribute anomaly? I guess the blue... No, but that's like a playing attribute anomaly anyway. And this doesn't count either? What do you mean? How tight is the timing? Okay, this now is an attribute anomaly for some reason. Who knows why? Okay, this one counts.
私とファエトーン様の邪魔をしないで
Somehow this one counts, okay.
ほらほらリラックスして
But this didn't hit the enemy. Oh, because he's going into second phase. Ah, this is a lame
この
picture.
剣で迎え撃つタイムフィールド家に敗北なし
Okay, got all the thingies. If only I didn't have to enter the stage, exit the stage, and then enter it again to actually pick my characters. When in the stage, the first squad member will be featured as the cover character for this shoot. Of course, you can revisit the places you've photographed. You might discover something new. Look, the new hyperfocus shot mode has been added. Give it a try. What? What is hyperfocus shot? If you don't tell me, I will not try it. Except for no challenge targets. Maybe they just like remove this so that it's not a nuisance. Take a an agency and aftershock. So use Ellen, but with trigger.
深呼吸していざ幕開けね
Instead of Astra.
背中狙撃手トリガースタンバイ
She has a back quick assist, so she should actually be second here.
俺がいれば他はいらん。
私はオーボロスの目です。
赤いマフさ後へ行くか。
Oops. Didn't want to remove him.
Zen 前方はお任せください。変流の修正を行います。
どいつが相手だ？
This is the hollow frame. This already is an aftershock? I'm kinda surprised actually.
ご奉仕します
You just spam the pictures like crazy. Oh, distortion around Ellen makes this look kinda bad. I can't see anything here. Oh, there is no aftershock now. There is gonna be so much damage with the 1000% aftershock damage bonus. Oh, that's a Nineveh. The text is so annoying. So I'd like to actually see Nineveh better, but I can't zoom out anymore. I guess I can move my camera up. Up, 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 up. And then like, but I can't move away. I can roll the camera, but I can't move it any further away unless I go like, oh yeah, I can go like right. Cause there isn't a limit. Oh no, there is a limit. Oh my god, why did it move like this now? Oh, we're kind of getting there. We can almost see Nineveh. Okay, we can see Nineveh now, but now I cannot see my agents because of the hollow text. Okay, what I can do, if I want to get a nice picture, is remove the frame. So, I mean, if I wanted the frame in my picture, I can just add it later. I can roll the frame a bit to fit her better. Oh yeah, that's actually kinda good. And now we can add the hollow frame again. I guess it removes the usual frame, which is nice. At least. No frame, there is actually a frame. The goddess reminded you to feed the cats on Asasa Island. Hey, you can indeed do that. Good thing you remembered, or they would have died permanently. Implement cat thing to make Genshin routine. Agent using an ultimate. Oh, I guess the filter effect grants decibels. The first will be annoying to get though. But that's what it is. Once I start getting the buff, should be better. I want to use Ellen in every single one of these challenges. Oh, we start with 2500. Okay, just start using those. The Astra is very annoying here, huh? Gilded frame apparently. What is that? Okay. Astra finally cannot photobomb anybody, because he's the only one here. This doesn't count as taking a picture of an agent? Like, the game thinks she's not in the picture? That's kinda cool. Oh wait, wipe out already? I thought there would be another enemy. Oh, I only got 4 wolves, not 5. Oh my god. I need to redo this garbage? Oh no. I thought there would be another enemy, because like in the first stage there were like... actually it was one boss with 2 phases. And I thought that Nineveh was special, that she's the only one. Oh my god, now I need to do this again. Ugh. I had challenges like this.
じゃあね。もらい。粉々になれ。
Oops, wrong button.
ショックトルネード。
Oh, it doesn't count. If you have a long enough ult animation, it could count though. 1 ult is 2.
この拳に誓って
Oh no! Okay, okay, he's still there. I almost forgot to take a picture of him. It would be terrible.
私は歌う。マイクは任せて。さっさとやっちゃおう。ちょろちょろしない。どけ。面倒。押し流されろ。
Oh, it's already from above and now the mist isn't here. That's nice. No, screw this prompt, man. Even in this like time pause mode, some effects are still playing, like this fire here.
バイバイ。
Oh, the satisfaction is still not max. Even though it meant the target.
音楽は命の鼓動。めんどいな。
その名誉に価値はあるかチャンピオンが来てやったぞ
Oh, wrong button. Wait. Oh, Lighter is using ult, and he's still here.
おかえりなさいませ、ご主人様。
How is this not Aiden using ult? What? This doesn't count as Alan using ult? This is my ult! Oh, because the combat is over already? That's why? I mean, good thing this one I already had enough ults for the target. Let's go! Oh, that's it. I could redo this later. To also have Ellen. Just Ellen, Ellen, Ellen. But not now. We have too much stuff to do. I probably will not get to redo this, to be perfectly honest. Because it doesn't really matter. Yeah, so she is done. Let's actually do Genshindle. I think yes. Wait, have I done Genshindle yesterday? Was it yesterday that I lost my streak? It was yesterday that I lost my streak, man. And on Anbi, Anbi of all characters. Okay, Dendro HP scaler from way above 3.4. Kirara? No, Kirara came out before Fontaine. Wait, What? No, this has to be somebody... I mean, yeah, it could actually be Kirara. But it's probably... No, Baiju was the same part as Yao Yao, not after that. But in Fontaine, we did not get any Dendro characters until Emily. So it's somebody before. Does Kirara ascend with HP? It would be kind of weird if she did. But it's not... It's probably Kirara. Yeah, it was Kirara. So weird that she ascends with HP. But I guess her shield skills with HP. This column in Genshin changes. Like it's random what's here. Sometimes you get ascension stats, sometimes you get book, sometimes you get material they use. This one is varies. These four are static, region, vision, weapon, version, but the ascension stat changes. Ascension stat is the best one though. Does this one actually know for every character? And like what weekly boss mod they use? Yes, screw that. There is no way we'll be able to see the stars tonight in this weather unless I try making the stars appear anyway. Sounds like Mona? No. Sucrose? Wait, is this a guy? I don't even know from these names that if it is a guy or not. Albedo? Tertalia?
こんな天気じゃお星様も見れないや。そうだね。僕がお星様を出してあげよっか。
Hazel? No.
こんな天気じゃ。
It's like, it's a 4-star male, man. That's the word.
こんな天気じゃお星様も見れないや。そうだね。僕がお星様を出してあげよっか。
I think it could be, I think I'm gonna go Hazel. I only have an 11 streak, it's not that bad.
こんな天気じゃお星様も見れないや。そうだね。僕がお星様を出してあげよっか。
I'm not sure if this is Hazel, but I have to go with something. It was Lene, yeah. What do you even mean by famous? I mean, yeah, I don't read chat, like, there is no point, like, you can guess in chat, you know, like, between each other, but typing 5 messages to, like, get me to notice will not work because I don't look at chat while I'm Genshinling. I mean, all the VAs are famous. I mean, I don't know a single English VA, or like almost a single English VA. I don't care about them at all. The Japanese ones are all famous. I just don't know them. I think this is Chiori's exploration passive. Nice, yeah. Brocaded colors, beauteous silhouette. I knew instantly which one even. I mean, I wouldn't tell you the name, but the one that gives movement speed if you have like a glider skin. I know Yuri Lowenthal. I've heard the name, but I don't know like who he is. I actually thought that Yuri Lowenthal is like a video game character in the past. Which I mean, I don't care, right? Like just like I don't care about like American football players. And there are very famous American football players. I just don't really care about them. Medal, man. I hate when it's medal, because it could be so many things. Sarah. Okay, Anemo? Jean? Badminton? Oh yeah, because you can use her skill. Always Shui? Is this Shanja below 1.6? So it's my goat Jingyuan. No. Is this 1.0? Could be Sushang. Easy. There actually aren't that many Luofu characters, Shanzhou characters from 1.0. Could have been like Yanqing as well. Depends on the boss mod. I'm not sure what the mods are. Bailu. Long time. No, couldn't have been Bailu because she's also lightning. Long time no see. How have you been? Clocking in a lot of overtime? Oh, I think last time I typed Topaz and it wasn't Topaz. Oh no, it was Topaz. Okay. Wait. This flower? Is this the? I think this is the Acheron flower. Yes. Fire. Yeah, I don't think this one will be Shuei. I'm gonna go... Guinaifen. I mean, this is like random. Grandpa. Wait, what? Huh? Fire Grandpa? What? Like Jiao Cho? Gallagher? Why did they do Grandpa for Gallagher? He's 13. Like, this makes no sense. And he doesn't even look like a grandpa either. Like, he looks older than the average than the average Star Rail character, but the grandpa icon? Zero sense. Okay, and here my 140 streak ruined. This is beard, but like that doesn't make you grandpa. Alice. If only it was this easy yesterday. Okay, let's go back to this event. The scuffed ethereal event where you have to wait around for the ethereals to move together. So that you can hit them with an AoE attack. Choose your allies for battle. First select Dullahan to deal AoE damage. These are also recommended companions. Add them all to your squad. It's just every single ethereal I have. I guess like 4 will be the number. The large number of light patroller enemies makes them troublesome. Because they're using Dullahan along with Ionace and Nacellaria's AoE skill damage to clear them out. A support type elite ethereal, capable of grouping enemies together and marking enemy targets in a large area. How does it matter if they are gonna move away from each other anyways? Applies a pull effect on the main target before attacking. And it restores energy actually. And then mark all enemies. Oh. Pull them together. That's how you group enemies. You don't need the skill. Okay, he attacks eventually. If I just properly tapped the button earlier, I would have just insta-killed them immediately. I can't check his thingies here. That's scuffed. Would like to check his details immediately. Oh, more story unfortunately. I mean, maybe I can learn more Sons of Kaladin lore. No. Judging by the specs, this looks like the kind of gear only big corporations could get their hands on. Oh, Proxy, you're here. These are the mechanical scraps I just gathered from the battlefield. Looking at the markings, is this Top's machinery? A surveying machine suddenly appearing among a pile of ethereal remains, with shipping receipts from port LPs to Darkwater Research Center stuck on it. Something fishy is definitely going on here. Look, it's got some standard interface ports. Proxy, why don't you try hacking into it? Maybe the clues we are after are stored inside the system. Legendary Proxy Phaeton, autocontrol protocol engaged. I will follow your commands and answer your questions. How is it switched to autocontrol? And what's with this at your service legendary Proxy Phaeton stuff? Did you also do something weird that left a strange impression on it Harry just like me? For the recall, proxies are supposed to be top-notch at hacking, so for Phaeton to be a legendary proxy means they are very best of the best. That's a pretty big misunderstanding. Yeah, we have actually sucked since recently. We threw away all of our nice tech. Well, find anything useful? Maybe try searching for that Darkwater Research Center Harry mentioned. Searching keyword. Darkwater Research Center. Top subsidiary research facility. Location classified. Research content classified. Project lead classified. Forget it, this bot's useless. Let's just smash it. How about trying a search for my parents? Use the surname Murphy. 6 entries found, including research records on the test subject hit Harry by Wayland Murphy and Angel Murphy. Those are my parents' names. Open it. Exit 9. Device permissions insufficient. Recommendation access through the high priority terminal located 860 meters ahead to obtain clearance. Well, don't tell me it's talking about that large one up ahead. The one loaded with heavy firepower, with insanely strong arms. Device name Autonomous, Tactical Unit Typhon Slugger. We're just briefing on the situation. We've locked onto Typhon's location and we will be clearing the roadblocks to open a path for you. You don't need to worry about Bladewood's defenses. Thanks to your help, the Ethereal Assault has weakened a lot. But since we still need to keep part of our force on Bladewood defense, taking down Typhon will be up to you. Just let me know when you are ready to head out. Try the auxiliary plugins. Go with the first one first. Okay, so what does the Thracian do? Skill 3 deals damage to all marked enemies on the field. When entering the charged state, it can act again immediately. The Zeta Energy deals minor damage, marking the chosen target on hit. A quick time interaction during the recovery phase can build charge. When charged, it becomes an enhanced thrust, restoring 30 energy. Okay, that's like the same thing. This is the same thing. Yeah, those are the same ability, they just probably have a different animation. Consumes 90 energy to unleash a volley of spears at all marked targets, then strikes the chosen target on landing, dealing massive damage. After activation, all marks are removed from enemies on the field. Exit the charge state after performing any attack. On dodge under the charge state. Exit charge state after performing any attack. Using a skill, press the skill button again or the selected target unit to use it. While the skill is selected, you can switch skills and change targets. This mode allows for more precise control over skills and targets and lets you preview ally skill direction/range indicators while selecting a skill. Select at first and pick a skill. Skills are activated with a single press. I guess let's go with classic.
勝てるのかいや
その調子。
Pushing him is pretty difficult. I guess I can push Wait, these guys are moving by themselves. Okay, whatever. Would be nice to hit them in AoE though.
勝負しようぜ。
So this is the gather. Oh, the gather was pretty terrible. This is the AoE one, right? Or not? Okay, let's apply a mark to this guy again.
いいタイミングだ。
And consume the mark again. One of the small bots died. Oh, nice.
ナイスタイミングだ。
More enemies appeared?
いいタイミングだ。
So why didn't attack the Thracian? Because he gets his charge stage.
ナイスタイミングだ。
いいタイミングだ。
Okay, so once again we have the gather. But the guy is so far away, this won't even gather everyone properly.
What
I guess I'm charged now. Where can I see my charge? No idea. Okay, now we are charged. I guess trying to kill some of these smaller enemies. But they are... Stop moving, man. Why can't they move? I guess it's clear this as well.
てめえの敗因はただ一つ。弱すぎんだよ。ナイスタイミングだ。
When do we get a rare boss fight this patch? I feel like he might come back. And then we'll get him. Because it is kinda weird that we didn't. After mark is removed, your fastest unit takes another action immediately. Limited to once per round. Attack against marked enemies can pierce shields. Finally awake. Maybe I haven't been sleeping enough. With the situation, you gather two pieces of data from the dream that resemble memories. One of it Harry being rescued by Pompey in the Outer Ring, and the other about the research at the Darkwater Research Center. One memory is mentioned in a place near the Outer Ring, the Darkwater Research Center. It must be where Harry's key memories lie. To find the exact location, we need to go to Port Elpis and uncover the right passage. Harry has already set out for it in her dream. My equipment shows that an area resembling Port Elpis is gradually taking shape in the dream. We'll be able to continue the investigation tomorrow. Let's meet again here tomorrow. We'll have the Night Emissary awaken the slumbering Octopus Princess. Right, Senior mentioned he needed to talk to Mr. Wise about something. If you've got time later, go check in with him. Well, I just saw your performance in the Dream Terminal. Truly breathtaking. The emotion for you flows like an endless river. Watching you enter dreams and command ethereals in battle inspired me. It's given me a new direction for my research. Previously, all VR combat data was based on humans, but data on battles between ethereals and machines is actually very scarce. So I've modified some of the combat data to simulate battles with ethereals, but I still need a tester. Would you be interested? Of course, it isn't just for me. The stability data we gather will also help steady Harry's brainwaves. I've prepared some compensation for you. For the reward, I mean. Much appreciated. The test entry point's already linked to the VR Dream Terminal. You can jump in and start testing anytime, even right now. High difficulty mode simulation challenge has been successfully connected to the terminal. Get mode zeros by achieving a perfect completion. Click here to view the perfect completion conditions in detail. Have one companion squad and defeat all waves of enemies to achieve a perfect clear. The recommended Thracian. Sure. And I get the thingies. Okay, for the perfect clears there will be a lot of enemy pushing. Scene props will randomly appear in some stages. They can be destroyed with just one attack. When you attack an enemy, destroying the scene prop is not a bad idea. Swift Cloud, break it to act again immediately.
大物登場か。上等だぜ。
No, stop moving, man. This is nothing like Expedition 33, no. I don't really... Enemies don't move around in Expedition 33.
これでどうだい？
こっちが攻める番だね。余裕余裕。
Okay, we move yet again. I should try to kill these small enemies because it'll be annoying.
エーテリアスを制す者はタイミングも制す。
Well, but I guess now I have to bear them as well, which is bad. Maybe I should have attacked the big guy after all. Whatever. Let's attack before they move.
集中しろ。
I think that the small guys might not be a bad idea actually. Maybe it's fine.
その調子。
Especially because this guy's kinda undodgeable. Okay, now we push him. There are only 2 enemies, so it's not that bad. Oh, we need to push somebody near the timer thingy. Move, move, move.
突撃。
Oops. Okay, I clicked kinda late, but it worked anyways. I will... Yeah, okay, sure, let's do the burst here. Move him again.
全力攻撃だよ。
取るに足らない敵だからな。
What do they mean by continue dream? Oh yeah, stage 2. That's kinda cool, but we gotta do the story thingy first. I mean... We probably can do this now. Actually, I mean I need to do everything anyways, right? I will take a bathroom break. And I guess I might do... Yeah, because we've already been doing some story today. So maybe doing more of the combat challenges. Yeah, I think I will do more of the combat challenges, actually. But yeah, quick bathroom break, and then we'll be back with more content. Okay. Let's go simulation challenge, and let's do all of these. At least however many we can. Troublemaker rank enemies have increased HP and attack and enter battle with a large shield. Once all other enemies are defeated, the Troublemaker's shield vanishes and all allies can act again immediately. What is the Troublemaker rank? Where do you see the rank of the enemy? Huh? Yeah, there are real anecdotes. What do you mean by achievable? So we just have to kill everybody who doesn't have a shield, and then we can all act again. Sure. Wait, that's... Oh yeah, this is the healing pot thing.
ナイトメアデーモン今宵この調子
Why can't I move while the enemies are acting? Because the enemies can move while I'm acting. Let's focus on this guy. push him towards everybody else. And use 2 to gather enemies. Oh no, now he's ungrouping himself. No, they're moving away from each other. We should try to gather them again. Or maybe not, maybe I'll just actually mark. Still want to push them together. Okay, now we all move again. Oh, I don't really have any energy or anything. I guess he has some energy. Might as well press this.
Nice timing だ。
これでどうだね。チャンスはまだ
I
あるは
missed?
ずだ。
No! He already has a mark, but I probably use my skill anyways.
敵が弱っている。攻め時だ。
Okay, here we definitely go with the burst.
悪魔よ、おとなしく消えなさい。
これで
Unfortunately, he
どう
doesn't
だ。
apply a mark. I should avoid being so grouped with everybody. So I cannot burst now. I mean, I have the energy, but... Wait, my allies can also move randomly? And yeah, I can also push them.
覚悟してよね。
Wait, one of my other ethereals took a hit here, somehow.
こっちが攻める番だね。
Wait, I was supposed to finish this within 4 turns. Oh yeah, wait, it's round 3 somehow. But yeah, I need to kill him now.
エーテリアスを制す者はタイミングも制す。
I don't have enough for the bears, that's bad. Okay, but good kill here. We have about Hark. Oh yeah, that guy. Oh, I know this is locked. Okay, yeah. I kinda figured that most likely they will get locked later on. Okay, so we gotta go. Huh? Oh, check on it, Harry. How is your condition? According to the latest data, her team has already shifted to the port LPs. No time to lose. I think I load the mech data you run into in the outer ring of the VR simulation. This polar beast looks different from what I remember. Does it look different? Not really, it looks exactly the same. The first chapter of this quest was kinda voiced a bit, and now the second chapter it's not voiced at all from the looks of it. Or maybe? No, it's not voiced. What do you think you're doing? We'd like to get in. We're loading cargo. We're looking for a friend. Could you call the friend for us? And for the Barbicali, you're the ones being unreasonable. It's time to let our fees do the talking? What? Why? I can't check them here either. An offensive type mechanical unit. Its damage scale is based on the energy consumed. Consumes at least 40 to deal moderate damage. If the quick time interaction succeeds, all energy is consumed temporarily in critical attack based on the amount consumed until the attack ends. Consumes 40 energy to fire a shot at a friendly target, restoring 40 energy. A quick time interaction is triggered on activation, and when successful, the shot gains a piercing effect, deals damage if it hits, affecting each unit along its path. Okay, interesting. Wait, wasn't this triangle different last time? It says that ethereals are good against machines. Oh no, it was the same, it still doesn't make sense, yeah. Lore-wise it doesn't make sense. The core mechanic of mechanical monsters is energy. Offensive mechs' powerful skills consume large amount of energy, but you can use support mechs to charge them for higher damage output quickly. Pushy push, 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 push. Pushy, pushy. Oh man, this is more annoying than pushing with ethereals. But yeah, by pushing we can attack everybody. Instead of just two guys. Maybe this will... Oh no, he moved away. Okay, whatever, let's just do two. No, no. Okay. Wait, only one got hit? What do you mean? Also, let's see how single target this... No, don't! Oh my god, they moved away. Oh, this mode is painful. Whatever, man. Screw that. Joseph killed both of them. This indicator is scuffed. Wait, I missed? What do you mean I missed? Oh, this was right click, not left click. The fact that enemies can move during our turn, this is like such a bad... Like, why? Why is this a thing? Upon enemy defeat, the one who dealt the final blow may act again immediately. And like, there are grouping skills, but if you group enemies and don't act quickly enough, they will just like ungroup themselves. And on the other hand, you don't even need grouping skills, but if you're patient enough, you can just wait until they group themselves. Like, man. Oh wait, actually it's voiced. No way.
イドリーさん、手伝いに来たぜ。
紹介するわね、タニシ。この人たちが前に話したお友達よ。みんな、こちらはご近所さんだったタニシ。私にとてもよくしてくれていたの。
おい、逃がさねえぞ。小ヤギ、犬から怖くと。 俺はまだ負けてねえ。なんじゃ何があった？谷さん、こいつら不当に無理やり押し入ってきやがったんだ。おまけにこっちはぶん殴られた。ああ、そうか。それじゃさっさとやり返せですよね。行くぞよロダマ、倍返ししてやれ。違うわバカモン、さっさと客人に謝れ。若造は頭に血が上りやすくいかん。何度言えばわかる。義理と人情あってこその世の中だぞ。ドリーの友達がわざわざ来てくれたというのに、それをよく聞きもせず手を出すなんて。ドリーってマーヴィンさんとこの？そりゃすまねえ、とんだ勘違いを。エリートの海運王に俺はなるんだろう。まずは目の前の仕事をしっかりやれ。
エリートだって？
ええ、ここは私がまだ小さい頃のポートエルピスだから。あの時はまだキュートは健在だった。
おお、なんか違和感あんなって思ってたけど、そういうことかよ。
そういえばドリー、お前さんが欲しがってたビデオを見つけたぞ。エンゼルさんへの誕生日プレゼントにするんだろう。
Grandpa Good took out a videotape of Enter the Ether and handed it to Idari.
待って、ビデオ誕生日。
お兄ちゃん、イドリーが何か思い出したの？フェアリーがまた記憶データを抽出したよ。
Around Vidari's memory data extracted from the VR Dream Terminal. It records how Terry received her mother's birthday present at Portal Piece, a videotape of Enter the Ether, and Pagu helped find for her. I think she really did have that tape once.
実際の彼女もタニシーからビデオを受け取っていたんだろう。お母さんへの誕生日プレゼントとするために。
ビデオのことは一旦置いとこう。ねえタニジ、国水基地がどこにあるか教えてもらうことってできないの？
ドリーにはさっきも言ったが、エンゼルさんを探しに行きたい気持ちはわかる。わしもお前さんの助けになってやりたいのは山々だ。だが仕事柄、客の情報は教えてやれんのだよ。それに重要なことはほとんど船長のモーガンが握ってる。航路だって担当の航海士しか知らんはずだ。わしにできるのは貨物に関わる人の管理とハンコを押すことだけでな。基地の場所については力になってやれん。
そう、分かったわタニシ。迷惑をかけてしまってごめんなさい。別の方法を考えてみるわね。
Even the hollows are all there. It's the same place, it's just purple. I expected the lead we just found to vanish so quickly. Where did it vanish to? Didn't Galapagos say the shipping info would point to the Darkwater Research Center's location? Did you see that crate on the pier? I just saw someone leave the ship's registration papers there. So you mean you're going to steal the shipping papers? How's that stealing? That's what I would call a lawful memory retrieval. I'm not so sure about this. After all, it's still someone else's confidential information. Why worry about that in your own dream? If these shipping records are here, it means you must have seen them as a kid. I guess that makes sense. And if it's private, it's still part of your own memory, so it won't really matter. Besides, look, there is no one around those shipping records. Could you resist taking a peek at a clue about your parents when it's right in front of you? Alright, let's open it and have a look. Alright, Mato, you're on lookout. The Dream Thief strikes now. Let's see, June, there it is. Agueng, Shipper Tops, recipient, Darkwater Research Center Storage. Vessel engine loading port LPs. Just take the unloading port, the patrol's coming any second now. Unloading port not available. This takes me back to when I used to rush through holiday homework by copying answers as a kid. There is some small text underneath. Forgot how to write the port name. Oh well, Captain Morgan always keeps a backup anyway. Not only did this guy forget how to write, but he also is slacking off on the job too. Lucia. Alright, quit rushing me. I'm checking the back pages. Someone's coming. What do you think you are doing? Wait a second. Isn't that our shipping papers you're holding? We just found on the ground. Fine, fine. I'm going. Bring me my weapon. Looks like we've got rats on the dock. Time for a little pest control. Take out the enemy Flame Dreamer first. Why do you have an Exaltist with them? I mean, this is a dream, I guess. Stacks energy to provide efficient energy recovery for both allies and itself. Consumes 40 to spin twice, dealing moderate damage and gaining 2 stacks of energize. If energy is at least 20 afterwards, it triggers a quick time interaction. If successfully consume 20 energy to spin twice, more and gain 2 additional stacks of energize. Costs no energy, stores energy to all allies in the field, including itself, while consuming all energize stacks. For each stack consumed, energy stored to all allies increased by an additional 10. Dodge restoring energy. So we want at least 60 energy when using the skill. And there will be more pushing.
さあ、一発お見舞いしてやろう。
Okay, I guess this is good enough. No, he moved away.
いいタイミングだ。
Just before
その調子。
I attacked.
ちょっとは楽になった。
いいタイミングだ。
You gotta click a bit too late. Okay, come on, move together a bit. We need some AoE in this house. No, don't move away. Okay, if I click this, the bot will move towards the enemy himself and maybe push. No.
いいタイミングだ。いいタイミングだ。
Come on, don't move away like that. Whatever.
大丈夫？
取るに足らない敵だったな。
勝負しようぜ。調子が良くなったぜ。
エーテリアスを制するのはタイミングのセンス。
I wish I could check what the enemies do when I get them. Like my not enemies, but my units. I mean, my units are enemies, not in regular gameplay. We killed them all. We don't want to make things difficult for you. Where is the info on Darkwater Research Center? Don't you guys have the shipping papers right there? We've checked every document and Darkwater Research Center location is marked as omitted everywhere. And what's with Aguang, the record keeper? How is he supposed to do the job if he can't even read? Aguang, you just knocked him out with that hammer. He's out cold in a deep sleep now. I told you to go easy, but now we just had to shout, keep up the pressure and all out attack, didn't you? I didn't hold back, otherwise the guy would have been in eternal sleep. They look so tough, and who'd have thought they would drop just after just one hit? And this guy still won't talk. What a headache. I'm not ready to sleep yet. If you're shipping info, you can find Captain Morgan and the pier up ahead, as expected. Oh, there might be some actual lore here. What's going on? Help us become the leaders of the shipping trade. After facing you, we've seen your remarkable strength firsthand. We are certain that with you on our side, we can rise to become Eridu's shipping leaders. The mission based on the highest impression of us, but the way she sees Manato is downright strange. My impression of Manato was that he seemed pretty intimidating, like someone you really wouldn't want to mess with. So that's how you see me, Dari. What I mean is you are incredible with real leadership qualities. If you still want me on board, you'll have to acknowledge me as your boss. We got important business to take care of. Once it's all settled, I will make sure you rise to the top of the shipping trade. Okay, it wasn't Lord this time. What about this? Captain Morgan. Murphy's a couple at the harbor who saved them. They were actually researching Ether corruption, and from what I heard, they even put their own work aside just to save the captain. Yeah, I mean, the Captain Morgan lore is way less interesting than Sons of Caledon lore. Wait, what? This is Captain Morgan? No, this is the burly stranger. What's going on here? Why is everyone knocked out? Oh no, this is Captain Morgan. Overtime is tough and they all fell asleep. You are a corporate spies from Minerva Quarter. Comrade, we only need the location of the Darkwood Research Center to find my family. How about we discuss this over? Discuss? My men are all lying on the ground and you still want to talk. Okay, I gotta have some excuse to beat up people. And there are exalted hymnists here. Okay, so there's a new mech. Now this is type elite mechanical unit. When entering an enhanced state, it attacks twice consecutively and boosts its attack. At the start of each turn, if in a shield state, it consumes all energy and gains shield based on the amount consumed. No restores energy, but triggers an additional explosion in front, dealing area damage. Applies the dispel effect. What is the dispel effect? we can't tell. Deals extra damage to large enemies. Maximum number of hits is increased. Consumes energy and gains a shield. While shielded skills 1 and 2 are enhanced and attack is increased based on the current shield percentage. At the start of each turn, if shielded, all energy is consumed to restore the shield according to the energy spent. So it's like if we restore his energy. Pretty much. Oh my god, why do they move immediately, man? Just hit multiple hymnists if I can. No, they all moved away while I was aiming. He still did no damage even with all this buff. So the single target one is the one that applies the... But I guess we want to enhance anyways. Oh, we killed an enemy and that's why we can move again, yeah. So that was the first attack, was it the second attack? Okay, flamethrower. Okay, the big mecha seems pretty powerful actually. You just one-shot everybody. Living enemies restores energy. Maybe Flame Dreamer will keep buffing the bulky enforcer. Terror Raptor. Now this is a highly dangerous mechanical unit. It consumes energy to launch missiles, dealing burst damage. Restores 30 energy, leaps onto an enemy with a stomp, dealing moderate AoE damage and removing stat buffs from the enemies. Wait, so what is the... If removing stat buffs is removing, then what is the dispel effect? Hmm? They never explain what the dispel effect is. Even in the combat. And it's not removing stat buffs, because it would say remove stat buffs. Consumes energy to deal moderate damage on the successful quick time interaction, restores 20 energy plus 20, more energy per enemy stack. Oh, so you can just keep using that. Fire missiles based on the remaining energy, consuming 10 energy per shot with a minimum of 8 and a maximum of 12. Yeah, they even recommend just moving again, that's better than getting energy when defeating an enemy. I guess it works when we defeat multiple enemies. You get energy multiple times, but this only works once. Man, they moved away and only hit one guy. I'm going to hit the hymnist guy. Stop moving! Like, now I cannot position myself properly. Like, look at this, he walked into a corner. I guess I can still go like this. That's so incredibly scuffed, man. Oh, it says dispel, so maybe dispel is removing buffs. So then why is it called differently in the description? I think I would move them all together for this attack, because it deals more damage in front of me. But the heavy enemies are a bit harder to move. Oh wait, this almost works. Oh, my other allies are pushing the enemies. My god, this is so terrible. With the pushing mechanics. Is this purely single target or can it fit in some AoE? Oh, it has AoE, nice. We got some fighting, you little punks. We're in trouble, we're under attack. I've already been knocked down flat and now you come to warn me. The tough guy hauling the cargo. But we could grab the robot, but he's only lost it and went berserk. His subconscious is still trying to stop our investigation. Let's explain. No time to explain. We need to stop it. Train muscles, forge spirit. We're here keeping watch for the boss, Boss Morgan. We mean no harm. The Muscle Club. He mistook the Exaltists for gym trainers trying to sell memberships. So they are not a fitness group. Okay. Did someone bully you at Polar Peace when you were a kid? No. Somebody help me! Okay, how many combats are there? I never got the chance to actually look at the tree thingy. This is the strongest enemy in this dream zone. Okay, so this is the last one. Try making use of auxiliary plugin effects and finish it off with Terror Raptor's single target burst skill. There will be quite a lot of small enemies, so maybe we do want extra energy. Per kill. Then you can spam the energy abilities. It's actually only 3. Okay, I can move now. Okay, let's go like this first. Weaken the other enemies a bit. And I guess we want to get energy to the Terror Raptor. So this guy. Stop moving, man. Okay, now we need to kill some enemies with this skill. Like, we actually need to get them together. It's really important. I kinda overcapped energy now.
いいタイミングだ。
I can see what the enemy is doing. They kinda deal no damage. Like they are trying to appear spooky, but then they deal 0 damage. Just weaken this guy a bit. We used the dispel, but it didn't actually remove any buffs from him. Wait, why didn't I consume my energy? Wait, he's still alive? If they actually fixed the enemies moving and like everything, even my allies move, like my other robots move when I'm playing during my turn and the enemies move in my turn. If they fix this would be a great mode, but it's just so frustrating. Even if like it's fine when they move and I don't need AoE, it's still very frustrating. We spell one salva from the main target. This sounds absolutely worthless. Quick time inventory interaction gets 20 bonus energy. That could be nice. Thanks for helping out, but business is business. You forged the zoo quarter, disguise yourself as insider, stirring up chaos at the docks, then pretending to help us so that you could steal our shipping papers. I mean, that's exactly what we are doing now. We are only pretending to help them. It's time to protect Boss Morgan. Oh, there is more. Oh no, Grandpa Gusanli rushes in.
おい、やめろお前たち。 やめんか。誤解だ。船長、この子はイドリ
Grandpa Gu is the only one getting voiced
マーフィンと
scenes.
この娘っ子だ。ここにいるのも
Whenever anybody else is talking, even our characters, all unvoiced, Grandpa Gu appears, voiced.
なんだよ、身内じゃねえか。だがますますわからん。なぜ国水基地への運送スケジュールを盗もうとした？
基地に行きたがってる。エンゼルさんの誕生日をサプライズで祝いたいらしくてな。
ああ、それは早く言ったんだ。ったく、うちの若い衆は青ざだらけにしやがって。
本当に正直に言っていたら教えてくれたと？
もちろん教えるわけねえじゃねえか。客の情報をそう簡単には渡せん。いいか若えの、この仕事にはな、顧客のプライバシーはてめえのネットの閲覧履歴だと思えって金言があんのよ。谷の旦那、とっととこいつらをつまみ出してくんな。
何を言うかモーガン。マーフィーの家にどれだけわしらが世話になったか忘れたわけじゃないだろう。その娘っ子たっての願いなんだぞ。
たっか、それを言われた。国水基地行きの最終便はエンジェル号だ。もうすぐ出る。谷の旦那、チケットと乗客確認しといた方がいいんじゃないのか。なんせチケットのねえやつは乗せらんねえからな。あら、急いだ急いだ。
エンジェル号。エンジェル号。
なんだ、ネットの閲覧記録がどうとか言ってたくせに。まあまあ船長、悪いようにはしないから安心してくれ。
When he leaves after he spoke, it Harry's screen changes slightly. Following her gaze, the merchant's ship's engine begins to rumble, seemingly about to depart.
お兄ちゃん、システムがまた新しい記憶を抽出したよ。一緒に見てみる？
Oh, does her mother have tentacle hair? That's probably cooler than tentacle tails. A fragment of Harry's memory data extracted from the VR Dream Terminal. It records Harry's witnessing her parents talking by the ship's rail at Port Elpis, discussing matters about giving up.
ああ、見てみよう。
In its memory of Port Elpis, Harry's parents are standing on the Angel, their faces filled with conflict and sorrow.
これが正しいのか私にもわ
Oh,
から
they
ない。
both have tentacle hair.
ドリーはあんなにお利口なのに
So then why does their child have
私たち
tentacle tails?
諦めるべきなのかしら。ドリーのあんな姿は見ているだけで胸が痛むわ。本当にもう耐えられない。
諦めるのも一つの道だよ。僕たちはもっといい人生歩んでもいいはずだ。
There is a silent Harry's parents slowly faded from sight. The memory ended here. Everyone stood still at a loss for words.
おいおい、なんだ今の。諦めるって何を諦めんだよ。
なんとなく分かっちゃった。
じゃあイドリーさん呼んでこようぜ。まだあっちで谷爺と話してんだろ。
ダメ絶対ダメ。まずは私たちだけで状況を整理しよう。仮に思った通りだとして、イドちゃんもいきなりだと受け止めらんないかもしれないし、今はほら記憶っていうピースの欠けたパズルを組み
If
立て
Harry was actually like a real character, learning about her past could be interesting.
よくわかんなく
But
なっ
it's
ちゃう
kind of hard to
よ。
care, to be honest.
まあ、時系列を整理するのは大事なことだな。最初の記憶は
Just 1, 2, 3? Or is it they sailed away and then she got saved? Pomme said Itharia dared to the hollow. Itharia's parents treated her for ether corruption. Itharia's parents sailed away.
最初は幼いイドリーが誤ってフォローに入った記憶だな。幸いポンペイさんに救われたけれど。
多分それが発端だね。イドちゃんは郊外でフォローに入ったのが原因でエーテルに侵食されちゃったんだ。なら次の記憶は
Training for her ether corruption. When did we talk about that, by the way? Did I just skip some dialogue or what?
その後イドリーの両親は彼女のエーテル侵食を治療しようとしていた。けれど順調とは言えず、お母さんは随分
Like, was it discussed before? I'm really curious.
エーテルの侵食症状ってのはやっぱ難病のうちに入るっすからね。治療も難しかったろうな。そんじゃ最後の記憶は。
最後の記憶がさっき見たやつだね。手を尽くしても治療は無理かもってなったからイドちゃんを置いて船に乗った。そんな感じだった。
また抽出できた記憶はまだあったよな。ほら母ちゃんにタンプレを用意するっていう。
多分だけどイドちゃんはお母さんに誕生日プレゼントを渡すためにポートエルピスに来てて、それで両親の話を聞いちゃったんじゃないかな。
改めて整理してみよう。まず幼いイドリーが誤ってフォローに入り侵食症状を発症した。両親は手を尽くしたけれど治療に効果は見込めず、イドリーのお母さんの誕生日、両親は彼女の治療を諦める選択をして船に乗り二度と戻ってこなかった。けれどイドリーはずっとお母さんが戻るのを待っていて。
そう、イドちゃんが受け止めきれないかもって言ったのはそういうこと。ずっと追い求めてきたのが両親に置き去りにされた過去だったなんて。
いくら表侵食症状だからっててめえの子供だぜ。見捨てるなんてそんなのってねえよ。この話マジでイドリーさんにすんのか。
I mean, this entire thing is that's the point of this entire like, visit to her dreams.
隠したところでイドリーもいつか気づくはずだ。それにもしかしたら僕たちが知らない事情があるのかもしれない。とにかくイドリーと話してみよう。
ほらこのチケットを持って早く行け。チケットのないやつは乗せられんとモーガンが言ってただろ。
ありがとうタニシ。でもチケットは1枚だけ？
すまんが用意できたのは1枚だけだ。お友達はここまでだな。
船のチケット。
ただいま。ごめんねタニジ。ちょっとだけイドちゃん借りていい？話したいことがあるの。
構わん。若いもんには若いもんの話があるだろうからな。
あのねイドちゃん、言おうかすっごく迷ったんだけど。
私ね、もう全部わかってるの。
やはり気づいていたんだね。僕たちが気づいたくらいだ。君が気づかないはずがないと思ったよ。
それもずっと前から分かってたわ。でも認めてしまうのが怖くて。
どうか気を落とさないでほしい。僕たちが必ず両親を探す方法を見つけてみせる。
そうだよ。今もどこかで平和に暮らしてるかもしんないし、とりあえず夢から覚めてさ、一緒に探しに行こうよ。
なあイドリーさん、きっと両親との間にはなんか誤解があったんじゃねえか。けど今はこうしてピンピンしてんだ。やり直すことだって。
君たちは分かってない。全部私のせいだから。
君のせいなもんか。自分を責めるより前にできることがあるはずだ。
もういいの。初めからなかったんだもの。あの人たちに会う方法なんて。
お兄ちゃん、まずいかも。イドリーの感情がすっごい揺らいでる。安定値がぐんぐん下がっていっちゃってるよ。
彼女を傷つけたかったわけじゃない。ただあまりにも真実が残酷すぎた。
ダメ、夢の世界の安定値がセーフゾーンを下回ってる。脳波信号の動機を維持できない。
あなたは起きて、アキラ。この悪夢の中に私を一人にして。
待てよイドリーさん、落ち着けって。必ず何かしら方法はある。
お兄ちゃん、もう限界。リディア先生がお兄ちゃんたちを目覚めさせるって。じゃないとお兄ちゃんたちの精神がやられちゃう。
待ってくれ、あと少しだけ。
We'll just enter the dream again
さ
later.
ようなら、みんな。
It doesn't have to be so dramatic.
私のためにここまでしてくれて嬉しかった。
待って、イド。
Actually, Harry's dream was severed and everyone was pulled back into reality. Oh no! What shall we do now? We totally cannot just go back in. We are not done talking yet. I have to reconnect. No, we don't, man. Harry ended up like this because we tried to tell her the truth. But getting to her dream like this would mean intruding on a mind that's already fragile. If she collapses again, none of you will be able to get out. If Harry has to remain unconscious like this, sorry, but you're all mentally drained. I can't let you take risks like this in your condition. Why don't we take a walk and get some fresh air? Sorry, Mato, I need some time alone. You and Weiss should go together. Let's go, Weiss. We could both use fresh air to clear our heads. I think you would actually come. What's in your mind, Manato? I never really felt like I belonged at school. That's why I joined the Spook Shack, hoping to find something meaningful to do. But who would have thought, by some twist of fate, we keep finding more and more like-minded friends. Alice, Lucia and Itari all joined our crew. There's always talking about dragging us off to remote hollows to chase after Night Horror Legends. Of course, we worry about her just as much as we do about Yuzuha. Whenever that happened, Itari would reassure us. Don't worry, I will guide you through every path ahead. But what? Who would have thought with her trapped in her own dream, we would be so helpless to do anything. Didn't they just like meet for the first time though? Before? All she could do is write comments online and she's like, I will lead you through the path. Like what? They're trying so hard to shoehorn her into the group. We'll find a way. We'll find a way somehow.
Lucia, Lydia 先生、戻ったぜ。
リュシア、イドリーの容体は？
リュシア？
私、とんでもないものを見つけちゃったかも。私たちが夢の世界を離れる直前、タニジーがイドちゃんに船のチケットを渡してたよね。覚えてる？さっきイドちゃんの荷物を整理してたら、あれとそっくり同じチケットが出てきたの。
You pulled out a ticket for the Angel from Port Elpis to Darkwood Research Center. The boarding slip was torn off, leaving just the stub clear indicating that it had been used.
待てよ。イドリーさんが港に置き去りにされたんなら、こいつがあるのはおかしくねえか。
The old ticket's paper is as delicate as cicada's wings, seeming as if it would crumble between fingers at the slightest touch. The fading on its face, Port Elpis to Darkwater Research Center, revealed the route it once represented. And the torn validation stub shows that the ticket owner had indeed boarded the ship. So did she eventually make it to the Darkwater Research Center?
まさかイドリーの国粋基地に向かったのか？
うん、見ての通り、チケットは半券しかない。となると答えは一つだよ。
頭がこんがらがってきやがった。マジでどういうことだよ。
こうなったら現実のタニジーに直接聞くしかないな。
だね。明日はポートエルピスで現地集合しよう。私たち何か間違えてるような気がする。
A sleepless night, everyone rushed to Port Elpis early the next morning. Okay, I guess let's go through this until we get to
こんに
like
ちは、谷地。
the dream
私たち
again.
井戸ちゃん、井戸りって子の友達なんだけど、彼女今ちょっと困ったことになってて、このチケットを見てくれない？
I'm going to take the ticket and study it closely.
ドリー、あの子に何かあったのか？もう長いこと音沙汰ないが。待て、国水基地じゃと？お前さんたち、どこでこいつを？
Oh, we stole it from her. People were about the excited conditions shared what they had seen in the dream.
かわいそうにな。まだあの時のことを振り切れておらなんだか。まあ、わしとて、一日たりとも忘れたことはないがの。忘れもせん。あの子の母親の誕生日じゃった。プレゼントを持ってここに来たドリーに、あれの両親は気づかず、船で行ってしもうてな。物心ついたばかりのドリーがしょげておるのは、見るに耐えられんかった。じゃからこっそりチケットを用意して、次の便で一緒に彼らを追いかけたんじゃよ。
つまり、井戸りはあなたと国水基地に行ったんだ。
いかにも。夢の中とやらで、わしがドリーにチケットを渡していたと言うたの。あの子は覚えていたのかもしれんな。あの時のことを。だがわしは良かれと思ってやったことで、あんなに取り返しのつかんことになるとは思わなかった。わしのせい。
Also, again, like Grandpa Goo and instantly voiced. Only he gets the privilege. What do you
取
mean?
り返しがつかない。谷地、それはどういうことだい？
基地につき、わしはドリーを無事父親に引き渡した。ウェランドは喜んでおったよ。妻の誕生日を家族で祝えるとな。そしてあの忌々しい05フォローが暴走を始めたのは、わしが帰りの航路についていた時じゃ。エリートは陸も海もたちまち大混乱となった。陸路がフォローに飲み込まれたことで、モーガンの指揮のもと、わしらは海を使ってミネルバクに物資を届けた。じゃがあやつもその最中にとにかくわしも自分のことで精一杯じゃった。国水基地が郊外のフォローに飲み込まれたと知ったのは随分後になってからのことじゃったよ。しばらくしてHIA の人間と一緒にドリーは帰ってきたが、両親とは連絡が取れんし、本人もショックなことがあったのか、記憶が曖昧になっとるようじゃったな。
けど俺ら、そもそもイドリーさんはてっきり病気でお手上げになったから両親に捨てられたと思ってたんすよね。なんだか全然話が違うみたいだぜ。
病気？捨てられた？何を言うとるんじゃ、お前さん。
Everyone shares their theories about the past with Grandpa Goo.
05フォローが暴走した後の国水基地についてはわからんが、あの日、わしと船に乗る前のドリーは健康そのものじゃったぞ。何よりドリーの両親はあの子を愛しておった。基地でどんな仕事をしてたかはついぞ知らんがの。
頭がパンクしちまいそうだぜ。一体どっから間違えてたんだ？
We got the order wrong from the very beginning.
僕たちは最初から間違えていたのかもしれない。原因と結果を逆にしてしまっていたんだ。
どういう意味っすか？
僕たちはイドリーの侵食症状を乗船前の発症だと考えていた。娘の治療を諦めた両親という酷な物語は そこに端を発しているけれど、谷爺によれば乗船前のイドリーは健康そのもの。つまり乗船が先で発症が後だったということになる。
じゃあつまりなんだ、病気の娘を置いて船で行っちまった両親なんつうのは花から存在しなかったってことなんすね。
諦めるって言ったのもイドちゃんのことじゃなかったんだろうね。プレゼントをあげようとしたのと両親が船に乗ったのは時系列の最初の方。お母さんとすれ違っちゃったイドちゃんは谷爺に連れられて国水基地に向かったわけだけど、
エーテルに侵食されちまったのはその後ってことか。やっぱ国水基地がフォローに飲まれちまったせいだったりするのか。
ああ、多分そうだろう。僕たちが探していた国水基地はずっと郊外のフォローにあったんだ。夢の世界でポンペイさんも言っていただろう。05フォローの暴走のせいで郊外のフォローも拡大していると。
イドちゃんの治療もきっと国水基地でやってたんだ。だからあそこのマークがついた機械にイドちゃんを治療してた記録が残ってたわけ。基地で何が起きたかはまだ情報が足りないや。はっきりしてるのはポンペイさんがイドちゃんを見つけたところが時系列の最後ってとこかな。
The last piece of memory.
そう、それが最後の記憶だ。僕たちはあれが始まりだと思っていたけれど、実際は逆だった。
おお、これで辻褄があったっすね。
うん、最後の記憶とその前の記憶の間に何があったのか、それを知りたかったらもう一度夢の中に行かなきゃ。
Did I really just miss the dialogue about the treatment? Because yeah, like there was this small robot, and it was like go to the big robot for data. But that was just like some dialogue from Big Daddy about like moving on, because the city has been saved.
お前さんらが何を話しとるのかさっぱりじゃが、結果の良し悪しはさておき、ドリーの様子は知らせとくれ。あの子は本当に辛い目に遭ってきた。
安心して谷爺。
僕たちが必ずイドリーを夢の中から連れ出してみせる。
Okay, finally a good moment to take a break from this. I do still need to claim my rewards, so let's speak with her. The dream realm is chaotic, there are still some scattered pockets of stability. Maybe I can create an exit from the dream by intervening externally. You're back. Harry's currently in some kind of hollow-like dreamscape. Any idea what's going on here? I see. Actually, Harry must have recalled the new memory yesterday, but things were so chaotic that neither Belle nor I noticed at the time. It's a memory of Grandpa Gu taking her by boat to the Darkwood Research Center, pretty much matching what you guys just said. Come to think of it, the memory Harry saw at the moment Harry saw the ticket, she probably recalled it all. When she said it's all my fault, she must have been feeling guilty about her parents not making it out of the hollow with her because they were trying to cure her. Well then, we definitely have to go into the dream and help her. There's a deep-seated childhood trauma for it, Harry, and she probably can't overcome it alone. But the dream is in such chaos, I can guarantee your safety. If she can't wake up, you might not be able to wake up either. What is the new method? If we compare chaotic dreams to hollows, then what you are doing is essentially acting as proxies, getting dreamers back to the waking world. If we can guide Harry's consciousness to a stable area, we should be able to establish a dream exit. Let's do it. And Manato will be... No, I don't want to actually go into this. Oh no, 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 no. Exit, exit, exit. There are more challenges here. We'll start with this next time, probably. Oh, there are so many stages here. Yeah, deep sleep. Dream Abyss seems to be shorter, fortunately. Actually, the same number of combats, but less story nodes. 10 instead of 5. This is all done, and this is the final chapter. Okay, so like by next stream, I should be done with this. There is still like the new combat thingy. So okay, we'll finish the snap, but we did 3 stages today, 3 stages next time. We'll probably be able to finish this. There will be one more chapter of Lucia's story. Probably the final chapter will be longer. Oh, this is... man, the time zone here... This is like the worst. Should I skip this event? How many polychromes does it actually give? I can't even tell right now. But it doesn't even have a timer, so this is permanent. But I think they said that the hard difficulty is temporary. Okay, now I'll have to go to a quest for this. Okay, how is my charge? 54? Kinda awkward. Whatever. Let's go Suibian Temple. It should just be Adventure Squad Return. Oh, but I might need to buy stuff from the shop. Or did I do it last time? Oh no, yeah, this is new. I have 100,000 of some of the materials. I probably won't run out for a while, but yeah, not selling them is so huge. If you just stop selling, suddenly you have so much of everything. I should be able to stop doing anything with this. Like I should be able to stop sending expeditions and crafting items. Not long from now, which is nice. And I can just continue selling stuff. Like giving to Yumjasin, not selling. Because selling is so bad value, man. I don't know why I keep seeing people talk about optimizing like money generation. Well, all you get is like some Dennis. Like this is so bad, man. 150k for so much effort. Because then like, yeah, like you can even miss out on these rewards if you sell too much. Because then you might not have the right mats to sell to Yumjasin. Yeah, it's just so bad. Okay, so I don't need... Actually, I should still... Should I buy the ether plating agents? Sure. And now these are leftovers with which I could buy something, but I can't, because it's not enough. Nice. Maybe I should be skipping the EXP. I have way too much of it anyways. We have an achievement to mark. Timing hero. Yeah, I thought there would be an achievement for like ordering her the Idhari's memories. Okay, so thank you everybody very much for watching. This will be the end of the stream for today. I do have a stream every single day at 8 PM CST, which is 3 hours before now. You can join the Discord server to get stream notifications. Like, I will be switching to winter time on Sunday, so my streams will actually happen an hour later. Yeah. If you are not changing your time, if you're not moving your clocks back 1 hour this weekend, then my streams will happen an hour later, starting on Sunday. I also write about this on the Discord server as well. And yeah, the next upcoming few days we'll be playing a lot of Genshin. I may even stream some Miliastra Wonderland content creation. Because I feel like if I actually want to get something done in Miliastra Wonderland, I have to stream it. And I feel like it should be semi-interesting. Possibly, maybe. So yeah. See you all tomorrow. Bye bye!